Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got this beautiful 2022 Toyota Highlander Limited. This is the one you see everywhere, and I honestly get why. Let's walk around it, and I'm gonna get into a POV drive later on. Starting at the front, you get front end's clean. You get a very sleek Toyota design. You get LED headlights with daytime running lights, fog lights. To the side, this one rides on 20-inch wheels. Not too flashy, but it does fill in the space well. The side profile is smooth. It doesn't look too big for a three-row SUV. And this is what the keys to the 2022 Highlander Limited look like. Going to the back is pretty much the same as the front, a very sleek Toyota design. You get LED tail lights, blacked out badges, and the limited trim. Let's open the trunk to look at the cargo space. You hold the button down for about 2 seconds to open the trunk. It is hands-free. If you do have groceries in your hand, yeah, it is a hands-free trunk. Back here, the cargo space is pretty good for groceries and other small things, but you would have to fold the third row seats down if you want to fit a lot more than this, what's right here in the back. To close the trunk, you have two options. You can either hold down the key or press this button right here, which does close it, and it does have soft close. Let's get into the interior, where this car really shines for long trips or a daily driver car. Starting at the back doors, you do get keyless entry, meaning you do not have to open the door with your keys. You get some plastic trim, a lot of leather. But these armrests are very comfortable. You get storage right here, water bottle storages. They're not too big, but they do fit a lot of size water bottles. Alright, second row got captain's chairs, which I'll pick over the bench any day of the week. You do get these slide back and forth and fold down to get access to the back row. You do get these nice leather seats, which are very comfortable. They hold you in place very well. Great for long trips as well. Let's start with the legroom. You do get a lot of leg room. I have a lot of headroom and leg room. I could almost fully stretch my legs all the way out, sitting at 5 feet 11. You get storage right here in the chairs. Second row does get their own climate control, which is great for if you want to go on long ride trips. You do get a plug, 2 USB-C ports for the back seat as well, and 2 cup holders with another small place in the back. All right, now let's get into the third row. This is where this car really gets kind of weird, because the third row is not really made for adults. It's made for kids. There's no way a fully adult could fit back there and feel comfortable on a long trip. You barely get any height in these chairs. Your knees are gonna be in the sky, which is really uncomfortable for long trips. But they're there if you do need them going on short trips. If you have a lot of people going with you, they're not the most comfortable, but they will do when the time comes. But kids do fit very comfortably back there, car seats and stuff like that. And these chairs are really easy to push back into place, because you don't need to hold down any buttons. You just put them back into place and they automatically go back into place. And another thing I forgot to mention is this wood trim that comes on the limited edition. It looks very cool. You also get the sunshade. Now let's get into the cockpit of this car, see what it's like to drive. Alright, now let's get into the cockpit of this car to see what it's like to drive and own one. Starting at the driver's door, you do get keyless entry for all 4 doors, like I mentioned before. You also get the very same leather up here with the wood trim, some plastic trim, but on the limited one, it's very minimal. It's mostly leather and some nice materials. You do get all your window controls, your mirror controls, your side view mirror controls on the side. You get 2 driving positions, which you could sit. Let's say if this is a family car, you could sit one for yourself and one for your wife. Onto the seats, for the driver, you get these very big, comfortable leather seats, very nice cushy materials that hold you in place very well, and you could go on very long rides without feeling uncomfortable. There are electric powered. On the side, you get your LED trip, your dash light controls. You do have heated steering wheel with automatic headlights and tail lights, and your trunk opener space, and some space for coins. Onto the interior of this car. Let's get in here and see what it's like. Now inside, Toyota actually made this feel pretty nice. Leather seats, soft touch materials, and everything super functional. You do get this 12.3-inch touchscreen here. You've got wired Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Not the flashiest system, but it's easy to use and it doesn't lag much. It's very touch sensitive. You get physical climate controls, which is very nice. I don't like going through a whole touchscreen menu to be able to find these. It's right where you expect it to be. You do get heated and cool seats for the driver and the passenger as well. One also has the GBL sound system, which honestly sounds way better than I thought. It's very bassy, very clean. If you do like music, you should go with the limited trim because it does come with very good speakers. And with a lot, and for the drivers, you do get a lot of storage everywhere on door panels. Down here, you get two big cup holders, which do hold everything very well, with the two little switches, which do push down on the small bottles and stuff. You do get a wireless charger, big, deep center console, which is also pretty comfortable to rest your arm on. You know, it's not hard plastic, it's very nice, comfortable leather. And you also get some off-roading modes, which you can see. You could pick sand, gravel, or hard rock and stuff like that. You do get 3 driving modes: sport, normal, and eco as well. Because this one does have the V6 in it, which makes around 295 horsepower. It's not too fast, but it's not slow either. It pushes this car very well. You do get an 8-speed automatic transmission, which shifts very smoothly and nicely. I've been driving this car for about a week now, and I really like it. Alrighty, that's enough of me talking. Let's get into the POV drive so you guys can get a real feel for this car, what it's like to drive, how the suspension feels, and the road noise levels. This one did get a nasty rock chip while I was driving on the freeway behind the truck. And onto the PV drive. The way you start this car is you do not need the key. You just place the key in a cup holder or right here, and you hold down the brake, push the start button. You do get this very cool graphic while the car does start. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna show you guys what it's like to drive and own one. I'm gonna go into drive and let off the gas a little bit. The interior of this car is very quiet. The suspension is really well. You barely get any type of like road noise while going over bumps and stuff. As you guys just saw back there, the first few bumps we hit, you could barely feel them in the car. Yeah, it's very comfortable. We're good. We're driving over this brake-looking road. You barely get any road noise at all in the car. Alright, let's head out, right? Let's see what it's like to live. You do get some engine noise, but it's very minimal. Oh my god, the gear shifts in this car are so smooth, like you barely feel it switching gears, like it's so comfortable. And the road noise, you barely get any type of cabin noise except a little bit of road noise, but that's about it. And that's what the turn indicator sounds like, you know. It's not something that would get annoying over time. It's very, like, it's a very soft type of clicking noise. Alright, let's go into sport mode. See what that's like. It opens up the whole power, the full 295 power of this car. We're gonna do a little U-turn test as well. Let's turn on the cooled seats because it is kind of hot in here. And the seat coolers are not just like underneath you, it's like behind you and underneath you. They're very good cooled seats. They work very well. For the past week I've been driving it. I've had them on almost every time I drive it because here in California it is getting hot. Alright, quick little U-turn test. Let's choose turning radius. Wow, that is absolutely amazing for how big this car is. Well, the turning radius is very smooth. You do get blind spot monitoring with lane controls, adaptive cruise control, meaning if you do go out of your lane a little bit, it will make a noise. I'm gonna show you guys that right now. Yeah, there it is. It's trying to correct me back into my lane. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about my content. As you know, I'm barely getting started on YouTube. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, so I'm not really like that good at it yet. Give me tips down below in the comments. What other cars you guys would want to see, or what I could improve to make my content more enjoyable for you guys. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of a silent driving segment, so you guys can listen to the car, see how it drives, and stuff like that. The brakes are also very sensitive. Like, you don't know how to, like, you barely touch them. It's like you're gonna fly through the windshield. I don't know why they did that on these modern cars. The brakes are super sensitive. Yeah, the ventilated seats do make a little bit of hissing noise, but if you have music playing or driving on the freeway, you barely notice it. It's not even noticeable. I'm still amazed at the turning radius for how big this car is. Like, it's absolutely amazing. The cabin, like, they did a very good job with the cabin noise. You barely get any wind noise or hissing sounds coming out of the road, but you do get a little bit of road noise on the freeway. If you're going a little bit above like 40 miles an hour, you do get some road noise. But let's go into this parking lot. I'll just show you guys how this car parks. You do get a 360 cam on the limited one, which really helps while parking. You do have sensors everywhere. If you do get close to an object, it will make a weird, like, loud noise telling you to slow down or maneuver the other way. You get this very, like, high quality backup camera in this car. Let me move my phone out of the way, which you could pick between these lines or something like this, or this full, like, okay, you do get two camera angles, a wide one or like an ultra wide one, but I mostly just use the wide one because, you know, I don't really need the ultra wide one. You do get two lines, which really helps while parking. Alright, that's gonna do it for the POV drive. We're gonna turn the car off. Thank you guys for watching. That's gonna be it for this review of this 2022 Toyota Highlander Limited. Let me know what you guys think about this video, how I can improve. Like and subscribe. A lot more better content will be on the way because I am just getting started. This is my second video. It will get better as we go on. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.